Good afternoon. Today I'm going to show you how to make a oh my gosh what's for dinner dish. Everybody has those days. You haven't had time to shop. You just got busy. Those kind of days are usually crock pot days, but sometimes you don't even remember to do the crock pot in time. So, it got to be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm thinking, oh gosh, what's for dinner? I don't even have anything thawed. So I went to my freezer and I found some Carne Picada. And it is, if you're not familiar with it, it's chopped beef. It's not ground. It's not as fine as ground, but it is pretty fine. It's a good way to use cheaper cuts of meat. You can use this in tacos or anything like that. So this is what we're using today in our thrown together dinner. So here we go. I'm going to turn you around so you can see the skillet. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is saute some chopped onions. A little bit of oil. I'm going to turn our eye on. I hope this saves you occasionally. It sure does me. Just to have a list of just quick, I can put this together easily without a lot of ingredients meal. Saves you so many times. I don't care how organized you are, those days will come. So this is my meal today. So I'm going to saute these onions. This is a really pretty large yellow onion. And we're going to saute it till it's kind of translucent. Okay, our onions are getting soft and a little translucent. I don't want them cut down a whole lot because this is going to simmer for a while. And now we're going to put in our meat. This is about 2 pounds. See how fine that is? Again, it's not ground, but it's really finely chopped. This is really good in tacos. Okay. It's still a little bit frozen. That'll tell you how organized I was today. So we're gonna stir this around and keep it going for a few minutes until it's browned on all sides. All right, our meat is browned, as you can see. There's liquid in here. I'm not gonna drain it because it's liquid, it's not grease, and I really wanna heat that flavor in there. This is pretty lean. So we're gonna add, and I'm gonna measure 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, some garlic powder, about a teaspoon. We know that stuff's good, so. And some salt and pepper, about a teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Get that all mixed up really good. And I'm going to put in a tablespoon of better than bouillon, the roasted beef. Actually, a heaping tablespoon. I don't have any brown gravy, which you can use in place of, or just plain a bouillon cube dissolved in water. But this is very good. So I'm going to use it. And now I'm going to pour in 2 cups of water. Stir that until your bouillon base is incorporated really good. Okay, so now that's it for the time being. We're going to put the lid on and turn it down on between medium and low, depending on your stove. And just let this simmer for a few hours, and then we'll come back and finish it up. Let's check in on our meat. So we've got a nice, gentle simmer going on, and it's been cooking for about an hour and a half. I'm going to serve this with rice. You can serve it with rice, mashed potatoes, egg noodles, whatever. But tonight I'm going to use some rice just because it's quick and easy, and I want to thicken this up. So I have made a slurry of cornstarch and cold water. So we're just going to stir this in, and as you're pouring, just keep stirring and try to keep it in the skillet. There we go. And as this comes back to a boil, your liquid will thicken up. You don't have to use carne asada meat with this. You can use stew meat. Anything like that. You can get a chuck roast and cut it up in small pieces and use that. This is just what I had in my freezer. Remember, this is a seat of your pants meal. I just pulled this out because it was easy and quick and fairly quick to thaw out. So there we go. We're going to let that simmer for a little more and thicken up, and we'll come back and go to the next step. Okay, here's our seat of the pants dinner. I cooked some field peas that I had in the freezer, and that's some chow chow right there. I just got that at the grocery store. I haven't made any. I didn't make any last fall, but that's what that is. And there is our carne asada and gravy and our rice. I hope you enjoy this. If you could possibly follow me on my YouTube channel, that would be great. I would really appreciate you guys doing that. I really need the support. My YouTube channel is Mimi the House Hobbit at House Hobbit 1. If you could subscribe and like that and share anywhere you can, that would be just great. In the meantime, have a wonderful evening and enjoy whatever you're having for dinner. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.